Shyam Kaushal. I represent the Wimax Forum as the Regional Director for South Asia, and I'm based in Delhi. And basically, I look after promoting Wimax in the countries that are doing Wimax in the region, which are basically Nepal, Pakistan, Bangladesh. Afghanistan has also recently given Wimax licenses. And of course, there is India. In India, I see that the BW situation is not really taken off in spite of the auctions having taken place in the year 2010 and people having got the spectrum around about in June 2010. We are in January 2014 and we still see no rollouts, though we hear stories of Reliance Jio rolling out in April this year and Aircel also doing something. Bharti of course has done some rollouts, but I understand that the take-up hasn't been to the extent it should be, possibly due to the rollouts not being as ubiquitous and providing the quality of experience that is expected by the consumers. But the situation is, I see, changing shortly, and hopefully it will keep on getting better. And once Reliance Jio rolls out, we should expect a dramatic change in the scenario, and from the under 15 million subscriptions, broadband subscriptions that we have in the country today, we hope to rise, though I am not sure that the targets set by the government will actually be met or will have to be revised and reset. And reasons I think for this is that Spectrum, when it was sold, invited very aggressive bids, and these aggressive bids led to Spectrum being sold at very high prices. Now, once having spent so much money on buying the Spectrum, I think the operators, since they bought not only the BWA Spectrum, they also bought the 3G Spectrum, they were now in a quandary as to what to roll out. Rolling out itself has its own costs, and having spent a lot of money on the Spectrum, now funds were possibly not available for rollouts, and hence the delays in the rollout. And this led to a situation where instead of monetizing the Spectrum that they had purchased, they were simply having the Spectrum but not making anything out of it, but paying interest to the banks from where they are taking loans to buy this Spectrum. Also, I think the system of TD-LTE was not quite mature at that particular time, and over a period of time I think it has matured, and price points have also reduced, and now some devices have started appearing in certain amount of form factors in the market, and hopefully this will pick up the situation, and we are in fact we all in India are looking forward very anxiously for a much better broadband experience that is existing.
Do you expect the revival of broadband in India this year?
I see that possibly rollouts may increase this year by Reliance Jio and Aircel, possibly. But revival, I think, may take another year, maybe by next year.
Can the government play a bigger role to revive the broadband segment?
Government can play a role by reducing the levies that the operators have to pay, for the spectrum usage charges or the other contributions that they make to the exchequer for having spectrum and rolling out the services. If the government reduces this, it will help reduce the capex and opex of the operators, and then once they do this, they will enable them to give broadband to the masses at a price point which will be more appealing to them than it is at the present. And only when the price points reach a point which appeals to the customer will the takeoff really take place.
Anything you are doing, Wimax Forum doing in India now?
Wimax Forum in India is working closely with the BSNL, who has about 125,000 subscribers in various places, and we are working with them to try and put the BTSs which they have launched from non-profitable areas to areas where they are likely to be more profitable and give them a better return on their investment.